Economic Facts and Fallacies by Thomas Sowell addresses common misconceptions and fallacies surrounding economic issues, aiming to correct the misunderstandings that often shape public discourse and policy. Sowell explores how economic fallacies arise from misleading assumptions, faulty reasoning, and a failure to consider the broader implications of economic actions. Through clear examples and accessible explanations, he challenges prevailing economic myths and promotes a deeper understanding of how economies function. One of the main themes in the book is the distinction between facts and fallacies in economic thinking. Sowell explains that many economic debates are based on simplistic or incomplete views that ignore the complexities of real-world situations. For example, he critiques the idea that poverty is primarily caused by a lack of resources or that economic inequality is inherently unjust. He argues that wealth distribution is not just a matter of who has the most, but also of who is producing the value in society and how market forces, rather than government intervention, often drive prosperity. Sowell also examines the role of government intervention in the economy, arguing that many well-intentioned policies end up causing more harm than good. For instance, he discusses how rent control, intended to make housing more affordable, can lead to reduced housing availability and deteriorating living conditions. Similarly, he critiques minimum wage laws for creating unemployment, especially among low-skilled workers, by artificially raising the cost of labor. The book tackles several common fallacies related to various sectors of the economy, such as labor markets, education, and housing. Sowell challenges the notion that discrimination is the primary cause of economic disparities between different groups, showing that factors such as educational attainment, work experience, and personal choices often play a more significant role. He also debunks the myth that increased spending on education automatically improves outcomes, emphasizing that simply throwing money at problems without addressing underlying issues like teacher quality and curriculum design does not yield positive results. Sowell explores the impact of economic policies on different groups, emphasizing the importance of considering the long-term effects on all individuals rather than focusing on short-term gains for specific groups. He argues that while certain policies may benefit some people in the short run, they often create unintended consequences that harm others, particularly the most vulnerable members of society. Throughout the book, Sowell encourages readers to think critically about economic claims and to question conventional wisdom. He emphasizes that sound economic thinking requires a deep understanding of trade-offs, incentives, and the complex interactions between individuals, businesses, and governments. By exposing the fallacies in popular economic thinking, Sowell provides readers with the tools to make more informed judgments about economic issues and policies. Economic Facts and Fallacies is an essential read for anyone interested in understanding the economic forces that shape our world. By addressing misconceptions with evidence and reasoned analysis, Sowell provides a framework for thinking about economic problems that challenges the prevailing myths and offers a more accurate understanding of how economies function.